Yo, what's up guys? Today I have a deck profile for you. This is gonna be a deck profile on Mermails. It's a deck I've recently built and I've having somewhat success with it. It's it has a lot of budget options because I'm not the kind of player that's just gonna be throwing a crap ton of cash at the game, and I know there are a lot of other players that won't do that or can't do that as well. So that's why I wanted to share my take on a somewhat budget Mermail deck profile. So yeah, I suggest we just get right into it. For the first monster, we have, of course, triple Megalo. This guy is just your boss monster of the deck. This guy OTKs for us. He can attack twice. He can search a Mermail spell or trap card when he summons. So yeah, he's just gonna OTK your opponent. This guy's gonna win you games. You need him in your deck. You need to play him at 3. Then for our next monster, we have triple Abystius. I've seen a lot of people cut him down to 2. I completely disagree with that. This guy just starts so many combos. He's just way too good to not play at 3. I think 3 is essential, especially with this build. You really want to see him in your opening hand, or a Megalo in your opening hand. So yeah, that's why you play him at 3. Then, for our next Mermail monster, we have Mermail Abyss Gund. This card is pretty cool. Even it's discarded, you can special summon a Mermail monster from your graveyard. So let's say if you have a Megalo or a Abystias in the graveyard, you can just special summon it back to the field, which is just awesome. And that's why you play her at 2. Most players, I think, play her at 2 right now, and I think that's perfect. 3 is too much, and if we just play her at 1, we just won't see her very often. Then for last Mermail monster, we have one Mermail Abyss Spike. He's just in here because he's just another Mermail name, and also because he can search Abyss Gund for us. Then we have one Deep Sea Diva. She's at 1, so you play her at 1. I really hope Konami bumps her up to like 2. I think 2 would be balanced and it would make the deck a lot better. Give us a lot more synchro plays. So yeah, I really hope she comes at 2, but for now she's at 1, so we play her at 1. Then we play triple Atlantean Prince. This card's awesome, probably my favorite Atlantean card, because she can send 1 Atlantean from the deck to the graveyard and add 1 Atlantean from the deck to the hand, which is awesome. You're just gonna take a Dragoons to the hand and send 1 to the graveyard and then search with Dragoons. It's just awesome. That's why we're at 3. We want to see it as much as often. Then the double Dragoons. He's at 2. That's why we play him at 2. If he would be at 3, we would play him at 3. It's basically it. He can search your Sea Serpents, and we play a lot of them in the deck, so he can search pretty much anything we need. Then for our last Atlantean monsters, we play triple Heavy Infantry and 1 Marksman. I've been thinking about cutting 1 infantry and putting something else in. I don't know what yet. And the reason I went for this ratio right now is because in the current meta, there's a lot of face up card threats and not that much face down threats, because traps aren't really, besides maybe for evenly matched, but you can activate it from that one from the hand if you control nothing. So yeah, there's just we have field spells we can pop, we have continuous spells and trips we can pop, and we can pop monsters. So this guy's just a lot more useful in the current meta than marksman. That's why I decided to go with this ratio. For our next engine, we play the Frog engine with triple Swap Frog, one Dupe Frog, and one Ronin Toad. It's just self-explanatory. This is totally awesome. These guys are just here to get us totally awesome. And it's easy with them. Then we play one Moon Glacier. We play this card because we have a lot of graveyard control, and this effect is pretty broken. When it's special summoned, you can discard 2 cards from your opponent's hand. So you can just really fuck your opponent over with this effect. And like I said, we have a lot of graveyard control. All you need is 5 water monsters and we can special summon them, so it's not a lot. And then, speaking of grave control, we play double Aqua Spirit. This card can special summon itself by banishing 1 water monster from your graveyard, so it's just so we can control the grave. It's a level 4, gets us our rank 4 place, so yeah, great card. Then we play double Gamma Seal. I've seen a lot of people play him at 3, but I think 3 is way too bricky. Because a lot of the times when I have it in my hand, I'm like, I would have liked just a different card. So a lot of the times I will also side him out. I don't know yet about main decking it. I might actually put it in my side deck. I'm really not sure yet. Like, a lot of the times they come in handy, get rid of your opponent boss monster, and just get over it with your own Megalo. But, yeah, it's a love-hate kind of relationship with me. Like, these guys can really be bricks in your hands if you don't need them. But then again, you can just discard them with Megalo or something, so they can be bricks, but they can also be useful. Then, for our hand traps, we have 1 Ghost Ogre, 2 Effect Failures, and 1 Maxi. I played a double Effect Failure because I only have 1 Ghost Ogre. That's actually the only reason why. Not saying that Effect Failure isn't a good hand trap. It's like probably the best hand trap for budget players. And actually, sometimes it actually comes in handy more than Ghost Ogre, because Ghost Ogre doesn't negate the effect of the monster. Effect Failure does, so that's pretty neat. But if I had a chance, I'd probably still just go for triple Ghost Ogre over 1 Ghost Ogre and double Effect Failure. Just that I don't have the 3 Ghost Ogres right now. And then yeah, 1 Maxi, that's just self-explanatory, you need Maxi. It's pretty much just become a staple at this point. Now we're gonna go into the spells. For the spells, we play 1 Dark Hole, 1 Raigeki. Just board wipes, great. You wipe their board, you OTK them, it's great. Then we have 1 Soul Charge, also a great card. If they, let's say they Raigeki you just soul Charge and summon everything back. Then we have double Moray of Greed. I've seen people not play Moray of Greed and play Pot of Desires instead, but I really dislike Pot of Desires in Mermails, because you don't want to be getting rid of your Megalos or your Theases or other combo cards. You really need them, so if you want to play Pot, you can. If you want to play Pot of Desires, I think it's a gamble to play it. This card just gets rid of bricky hands, which is always nice. So I really prefer Moray of Greed over Pot of Desires, but then again, it's just up to you, I guess. Then we play the 1 Salvage. It's sided out a lot of the time, but it's can come in handy sometimes. just to get those extra discard cards in your hand. And then for the final card of the deck, we play 1 Abyss Scale to search with your Megalo, and it gives him extra attack, negate spell cards. Great cards. Then let's go on to the extra deck. The extra deck isn't actually quite finished yet. It's kind of messy right now, but I'll just show it anyway. And also with this deck, you don't really go into the extra deck that often. It happens, of course, but not like every duel, to be honest. For our first Link monster, we play 1 Borreload Dragon, self-explanatory, great cards. Then 1 Decode Talker. And that's actually all the Link monsters we play right now, because I don't have, I don't want to spend too much money on a Fireball Dragon right now. I know that you can do crazy combos with the Fireball Dragon with this deck. If I can pick it up for a pretty cheap price, I probably will. But right now, these two are doing the job for me. Actually, the card I would add, but I actually forgot, is Mistar Boy. Just take something out of this extra deck for Mistar Boy. Mistar Boy works great in this deck. Then for our Exesis rank 2, of course, 2 totally awesome, because we played Frogs. Then rank 4s, I play Behemoth Shark, Castel, and Utopia. I would probably take out Utopia for the Mistar Boy, because I actually like kinda never go into Utopia. It's just there, just in case I would ever need it, but never actually came up. Then for our rank 7s, we have 1 Mermail Abyss Gaius. This guy is so good against True Draco. They just can't attack with this card on the field. It's great. Then we have 1 Big Eye, in case we need to steal their monsters. And then 1 Galaxy Tomahawk. This card is in here for the Firewall Dragon combo. That's the only reason it's in here. So with this, there is actually no reason for this card to be in this extra deck right now, but like I said, it's a mess. And I just put it in there because it's rank 7. But if you have the Firewall Dragons, you really need to play this card for your combos to work with the tokens. But I'm not right now, so you might as well take this out and for Mistar Boy and keep Utopia in. I don't know. But yeah, if you want to play this deck, like I said, I highly suggest you get a Firewall Dragon. Then I'm gonna be going into the synchros. First of all, Ally of Justice Catester. Probably something I'll cut pretty soon, but not sure for what yet. It's just rank 5. It's pretty easy to make. Then we have HTS Psy Hemoth. I never actually made this card. I don't know why it's in here. Like I said, this extra deck is a mess. Then I went for Stardust Dragon. Comes up in handy sometimes. Scrap Dragon and Trishula. So yeah, that's gonna be the extra deck. I actually don't have my side deck yet. I've ordered it, but it hasn't arrived yet. So I'm still waiting for that, so I can show you guys right now. I'll just probably put it in this description when it arrives. And then yeah, that's just basically gonna be it for this deck profile. I've said everything I wanted. It's my first video, so please don't hate too much on me. I'm trying. I just wanted to share this profile. Yeah, and if you enjoyed it, please like, maybe give me a sub, and I'm out. Bye.